Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Orca Love Light. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna jump right on into it. So this morning I'm just gonna be making some chai tea. The tea that I get from Amazon, I showed you guys in my other video before this. So if you don't know, go ahead and go back and click on that. I am going to just put this in here, add some hot water, let it steep for a little bit while we cook breakfast, and then that is it. For breakfast this morning, we are just going to make our good old egg scramble. So we're going to chop us up some onions and some peppers, and we're going to be using some sausages. We're going to use a little bit of Mexican shredded cheese. Y'all, get your onions in your system. I don't know how I can stress this enough. When I tell y'all this respiratory crap that is going around, people are getting sick left and right. Now, it's not as bad as the big C, but it is bad. I haven't gotten fully sick yet. I think when I was sick was for probably like a day or two. But make sure y'all are incorporating onions. I don't care what kind of onions. You putting in there red, purple, yellow, blue, whatever they got. And now I had just thought like, well, let me get some mushrooms too, because you know mushrooms is a superfood. So I got them too. I'm adding them to everything too. So listen here, get yourself some mushrooms and get yourself some onions, because we ain't got time to be getting sick out here. No, we dealt with that before. No. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna season our eggs with red pepper, Italian seasoning, and parsley. Mix this well and get to cooking. So go ahead, y'all, get into it, and I'll come back.
To know about love, thought I did until I knew your heart didn't really go into much when it came to opening my heart, until you found a way to knock down every wall I kept all around. Oh, you came, you saw, you conquered, being loved by
you guys. I wasn't playing about my onions. I didn't put another type of onion on top. I just cut up a scallion onion and threw that thing on top. I am not playing with this stuff out here. Don't judge me.
If I ever lose you now, I'd be losing myself too.
All right, you guys. So moving on to lunch, y'all. I almost forgot to bring y'all with me. I almost forgot to bring y'all with me. So I just cooked up some ground turkey. I chopped up some mushrooms and onions. When I say we need some onion juice, we probably need to make some onion juice here. Yeah, I'm not playing with this sickness out here. We are just going to be making us a quick old quesadilla. Look what I got from off of Amazon, y'all. My avocado serrano sauce. It doesn't taste the same as all these ones, but it's not too far off either. So we're just going to heat this up, and then we're going to add our meat, add our sauce, and then we are just going to play that. Go ahead and get back in. Oh, wait, I got to tell y'all the seasonings that I use for my meat, don't I? Look, I'm ready to send y'all on the road by yourself. So the seasonings I used was Cajun seasoning, Italian seasoning, oregano, onion powder, and garlic powder, which is kind of like an all-purpose herbal seasoning. So just go ahead and add that to it if you don't have an all-purpose seasoning. If you do, just season it with all-purpose seasoning. Or better yet, season your meat however you like to season it. But that is what I put on mine because it's so good like that. And y'all see I don't have no green in here, right? Terrible. But I did put some in my next meal. And I also wanted to mention, this is the perfect time. If you want your kids to get mushrooms in them, this is the perfect time to chop them up real small and hide them in the meat. They cannot tell the difference, I promise you. If they don't see you chopping it up, they don't know what's going on. Chop them up really, really small. Like when y'all saw me cooking that meat, could you tell was mushrooms in there? Nope, because look, I gotta keep them on track too.
I'll never put you down. All my heart hopes you never do. And if the world ended tonight, better believe I'll be by your side. Who I used to be is now somebody new. Yeah, the best parts of me were made from loving you. The best parts of me were made from loving you. I never used to care about me. I always put the other half first. You showed me that ain't fair.
All right, You guys, so this is the last meal of the day. I'm just going to be cutting up 2 chicken tenders because we're going to be making us a chicken bowl. So you want to cut your chicken up into pieces. Then we're going to pop this in the pan with some avocado oil. We're going to season it with Cajun seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, and paprika. We're going to let that cook, and then we're going to add, remember those vegetables that I had this morning from breakfast? I'm going to add the rest of them in here because I put them in a sandwich bag. Like when I have too many vegetables that I cut up, the onions and peppers, I just go in here and pop that in the sandwich bag because I know I'm going to use them again. So I put that in the sandwich bag. We're going to add that to this, and then we're going to start creating our bowl. Go ahead, get into it, and I'll come back.
Now I see, that's why I always felt the hurt. It's you that made me love myself. In a way, I've wanted someone else to love me. I guess that's why I love you more the more the days pass by. If I ever lose you now, I'd be losing myself too. And I won't ever put you down. All my heart hopes you never do. If the world ended tonight, better believe I'd be by your side. Who I used to be is now somebody new. Yeah, the best.
Oh, I forgot to mention, this is optional. I put about 2 tablespoons of chicken stock in there. You don't have to do this part, but I did to give it a little bit more flavor, but that is optional.
To me, we're made from loving you. The best parts of me, we're made from loving you. You make me see you can never love someone until you love yourself the way you love me. I don't get tired of how I did with everybody else. How I did with everybody else. If I ever lose you now.
So I realized, y'all, once I put all of that chicken in this bowl, like that was way too much chicken. So I took half of it out and gave it to my daughter, and then I had half. So technically, we only had like 1.5 chicken tender. But look at all this chicken for 1.5 chicken tender. I'm telling y'all, cut it up into little pieces and look at that. Now, this is just cauliflower rice that I had already made. I think I made this yesterday when I made my daughter a sushi roll. So this is just the rest of that. And I'm going to add these greens, these mushrooms and tomatoes. We're going to add a little bit of lime. Listen, lime is really good for respiratory issues too. So add that lime on it too. We're going to season it with garlic powder and cilantro. We also going to add a little bit of corn to this. Don't fall out your seat. It's okay. A little bit of corn is not going to hurt you because we like eating the rainbow. So we need to add some more color. So we're going to add a little bit of corn, and then we're going to add Parmesan cheese on top, and we're going to add our sauces, and then that is going to be our bowl.
I'd be losing myself too. I won't ever put you down. All my heart hopes you never do. If the world ended tonight, better believe I'd be by your side. Who I used to be is now somebody new. Yeah, the best parts of me were made from loving you.
Now, y'all, I think this dish calls for red wine. Which, if you my OG, you know what this is. This is my beetroot powder water. So if you are a newcomer here, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that nonsense. Well, I ain't gonna say nonsense because to each his own, but I don't do none of that. What I do, however, is pour my beetroot water inside of a wine glass. Why not? I get busy too. Look at that. Look at my wine and my nice old meal. Doesn't this look delicious, y'all? This was so good. This was so good. All right, you guys, so today was 1,427 calories. It was 17 net carbs. Total carbs was 38 grams. That is going to be the end of this video, you guys. If you are new here and you stayed this long, please consider subscribing. To my OGs who keep coming back, thank you so much for your love and support. I greatly appreciate you guys. And please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for sharing this space with me. And as always, I thank you for watching.